Bonsoir, everybody. It's Marie-Hélène in Petit Goâve, Haiti, sharing our December in progress from the ground with you.
Hurricane Matthew slammed into Haiti on Tuesday.
Category 4, winds reaching 140 miles an hour.
Damage in some of Haiti's rural areas could be catastrophic.
Hurricane Matthew struck the Caribbean, impacting the southern part of Haiti, other Caribbean islands, as well as parts of the United States. The Category 5 hurricane, with gale force winds up to 150 miles an hour, no match for a barren mountainside with no trees. No match for folks living in a tent or who didn't have an opportunity to perhaps have a more sturdier home like the one behind me. And while many appeals came for help, we asked you to wait. The reason we asked is that we wanted to give our partner communities who we work with time to do an assessment so that we could be clear of what the needs were on the ground and that we could reply to them and respond to them in a way that was sustainable. So while we've been down here this week, we had twofold response to what was going on. One, we needed to address the items that were already on our list since the November trip was already planned, which had to do with latrine construction, our GOAT initiative. As you know, in August, we started our GOAT initiative by investing 20 goats in 20 families. And our plan in November was to invest 20 more goats. So we wanted to stay true to those plans while addressing the immediate needs of our community per the assessment that they sent back with us. We were grateful to partner with Café L'Ouverture in Brooklyn, as well as the International Black Women's Public Policy Institute in Los Angeles. Café L'Ouverture had engaged in collecting hygiene products, toothpaste, toothbrushes, etc., that we were able to bring down to our communities. The International Black Women's Public Policy Institute began a Boots on the Ground initiative where they collected over 300 boots. We brought 100 with us to share with the community here who were working on the road and the other things that had been pretty much destroyed by the hurricane. One of the things that came out of the assessment was the damages to homes. So we know that there were 140 homes that were damaged, 40 that were destroyed. Our immediate needs include the $10,500 that's going to be needed for us to do a temporary school shelter, as well as $10,000 to start a community garden. So we wanted to share with you the good news that while we were here, we were able to continue building with the community who are in the middle of constructing 15 additional latrines, and that the 20 goats that we had promised in November were distributed, plus the 4 goats that were lost due to Hurricane Matthew. Much of this was made possible by the folks who waited to hear what the assessment was and then responded in kind. I want to thank all of the C2C neighbors who made it possible for us to, despite Hurricane Matthew, to provide a stipend for our project manager, to provide stipends for our teachers here, to provide these 24 goats for this next group of families. I want to thank you because you've been consistent in your contributions, which made it possible for us to respond to an emergency but stay the course. So we're very, very grateful, and I just want to say thank you so much to all of you who made that possible. We're encouraged by everyone who came on the trip in November that they will take the experience that they had and understand why it's so important for us to engage in sustainable solutions. Not just respond in emergencies, but understanding that building up people so that they can take care of themselves is the only way to engage in sustainable solutions that will last, not while we are here on the ground, but really while we are gone. Because at the end of the day, the folks that we're serving here, they are here every single day. They're not waiting for us to do anything. What we're doing is coming alongside them and helping them to continue to live sustainable lives. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to the C2C team. Thank you to CCC. Thank you to everyone who continues to pray for us. Believe me when I tell you that we do feel your prayers, because sometimes it's hard when we are challenged, when the cars break down and they don't work, and when we're not able to get to where we need to go to because of some other technical difficulty. But the people who are so encouraged by our being here end up encouraging us to keep going and to stay strong. So we're overcoming a lot of things that we did not plan to deal with while we were here. But putting our arms together, locking and holding on to each other, our folks here and the folks that came, it just made the trip and the challenges not insurmountable because we overcame them together. So thank you, thank you, thank you. In this time where we're thankful for all of the things that we have, family and friends and folks who care about us, we just wanted you to know that we appreciate your kindness towards community to community and the people that we serve. So on behalf of them, behalf of C2C, God bless you. Thank you so very much.